Hola, I'm Alicia Navarrete, and this is your Week in Yucatán Today, presented by Yucatán Today and La Jornada Maya. Every week, we bring you Yucatan's local news in under 10 minutes. Only local news, featuring news you can use and a quick summary of recent events. This week, the federal agency PROFEPA shut down properties for illegally destroying mangroves in Chicxulub Puerto. A protest for safer crosswalks caused traffic chaos on Tuesday morning. A crocodile was captured in Progreso on Wednesday. A small earthquake was reported near Ticul. The Mérida City Council is offering free mammograms all month long for Pink October. Chaos and injuries as shoppers fight over newly arrived items at Costco. Let's get started. The Federal Environmental Agency, PROFEPA, announced this week that it has temporarily shut down 2 properties in Chicxulub Puerto for illegally destroying mangrove areas. The agency disclosed that both sites, totaling over 400 square meters or 4,300 square feet, had mangrove vegetation removed and were filled with stone material, a direct violation of federal law. This is a significant problem as it contributes to a much larger issue in Yucatan, where over 2.3 hectares of these vital ecosystems have been damaged in recent years. Mangroves are crucial for coastal protection, serving as natural buffers against hurricanes and as nurseries for marine life. The agency ordered an immediate halt to all activity as they work to protect these essential habitats. On Tuesday, parents and students from the República de México secondary school staged a protest, blocking a section of Calle 50 in Mérida to demand safer crosswalks. The demonstrators argued that heavy traffic poses a constant danger, especially after a student was recently injured in a hit-and-run accident. The Secretary of Public Security, SSP, announced a plan to install new traffic signals and crosswalks once the rain clears. They also promised to build a new sidewall and ensure public transit drivers slow down near the school. Traffic officers have already been assigned to the area to assist students crossing to and from Parque La Plancha. We've got a celebrity sighting in Progreso, and one with serious teeth. Social media was buzzing this week after videos surfaced showing a massive, nearly 3-meter-long crocodile strolling down a public street near the sports center. Locals, who say it is not unusual to see crocodiles during the rainy season, nicknamed the frequent visitor Cocodrilo Fit, or Sporty Crocodile, for his constant presence near the gym. Late Wednesday night, PROFEPA and the Progreso City Council launched an operation and successfully captured a crocodile, though some folks are debating whether it was the original Cocodrilo Fit or a smaller newcomer. The important thing is that the reptile is now being safely transported to a specialized sanctuary in Celestún. Did you feel a slight shake late Thursday night? A small earthquake measuring magnitude 3.8 on the Richter scale was reported by the National Seismological Service at 11:28 p.m. The tremor was centered just 13 kilometers northeast of Ticul. While the movement was only felt lightly in nearby communities like Mani and Oshkutskap, the event certainly drew attention because this region has historically had very low seismic activity. Local civil protection authorities quickly confirmed that no injuries or material damages were reported, and they continued to monitor the area. It's Pink October, and the Mérida City Council is prioritizing women's health. Mayor Cecilia Patron Laviada has announced that the city will be offering free mammograms all month long as part of the Tócate 2025 campaign. The city's Women's Medical Center has already conducted thousands of preventative consultations, building a strong base for this effort. Find more details on this campaign, as well as the Women's Medical Center and the services it offers, in this episode's description. Well, the Christmas spirit has arrived in Mérida, and apparently it came with a side of wrestling. A video went viral on social media this week, showing absolute chaos inside Costco Mérida on Wednesday. Shoppers were seen pushing, shouting, and practically tackling each other to grab two highly coveted items: a new brand of insulated water bottles and the store's early release Christmas pillows. Just hours later, several of these products were available for sale on Facebook Marketplace at a profit. Unfortunately, the frenzy wasn't all fun. Reports indicate one person was injured and others walked away with bruises. Be safe out there. Now let's take a look at some fun stuff happening in the following days. The Original Mexican Textile Art Encounter is coming to Yucatan for the first time from October 16th to the 19th. Over 300 artisans from across Mexico will gather at the Siglo XXI Convention Center and the Great Museum of the Maya World. The event runs daily from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., featuring a huge expo sale, concerts, workshops, and fashion shows. Admission to the Original Mexican Textile Art Encounter is free. That same weekend, the Yucatán Oktoberfest is back. This year, from October 17th to the 19th at Deportivo Rogers Hall on Periférico. This family-friendly festival brings together the best of German culture with authentic food, live music, and of course, that classic German beer. Get your tickets now at tusboletos.mx, starting at 250 pesos for adults and 150 pesos for children 3 to 17 years old. New exhibits await at two of Mérida's outstanding museums. The Museo de la Luz at Parque La Plancha opened Illusions, Games of Perception, a new mind-bending exhibit that explores how our senses and our brains interact to build a way we understand reality. Images, videos, interactive installations, and immersive spaces make for a truly unforgettable experience people of all ages will enjoy. Then, today, if you're listening on Friday, the Museo Palacio Cantón is opening its new photography exhibit, Children of God, Religious Diversity in the Peninsula. This, in addition to the Ecchua and Palacio Cantón exhibits already on display, is all included in your admission fee. Find direct links to more details on these events in this episode's description, and check out yucatantoday.com for more activities happening in our state. Every Friday, La Jornada Maya publishes a feature on one of the many native species that share the Yucatan Peninsula with us. This week, we're focused on the tiny green menace known as the green stink bug. You can spot this bright 3-centimeter insect lurking in the gardens, orchards, and forests all over the Yucatan Peninsula. Its bright green color is actually its best weapon, allowing it to camouflage perfectly among the foliage to hide from predators. However, if you or a predator gets too close, be warned, this bug lives up to its name. When threatened, it emits a foul-smelling odor to scare everyone away. The stink bug feeds by using its special piercing mouth to suck the sap right out of the plants. This makes it an enemy to farmers and gardeners in Mexico, as its feeding habits can damage leaves, discolor plants, and deform fruits on everything, from tomatoes to cotton. So next time you're enjoying the greenery of Yucatan, remember this little insect is out there, fully camouflaged and ready to give off a stinky warning. Read more about the green stink bug by visiting lajornadamaya.mx. You'll find a link in this episode's description. That's your week in Yucatan today. We welcome your feedback, questions, and ideas. Get in touch with us at editor@yucatantoday.com. Your Week in Yucatan Today is jointly produced by Yucatán Today and La Jornada Maya. Make sure to subscribe, review, and recommend our podcast so we can continue to bring you a summary of Yucatan's local news in English. Yucatan Today is the Yucatan Traveler's Companion. Find our travel, culture, and food content at yucatantoday.com. La Jornada Maya is a print and digital newspaper with the most relevant information from the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, and the world. I'm your host, Alicia Navarrete. Thank you for joining us.